Just busy making different things currently. Like a thumbnail. But I'll have a timestamp for this video. This is gonna be Diddy City, Human City, based on love and compassion, and free will. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Totally not going to try to fuck. No way. This is sick. This is just me clapping while I make. All AI generated now. AI as in me, the artificial. What have I created? This thumbnail should be. I don't know if I'm allowed to make thumbnails so grotesque and so vulgar. Legally, no one can stop me. Audio should be amazing, although Songs of Six is classically very loud, so let me. They used to run that at like 30. She smacked Jacinka, I think. She smacked when she made that song, or all these songs, so I don't blame her for just going off the wall. Facing them. As always. Don't let them steal your information. Look kind of like a ball. I had them. But you don't get a thumb. And it's gonna be in 720p and 30 FPS. I think it will be the perfect viewing pleasure until I get my upgrade. So, click them. I've got chat on the screen now. It should be up. The audio is bad. Is it better when I talk louder? Hello, Ari. It shouldn't be bad. It was perfect. In fact, it was quite loud. that better? Now that it's closer. Yeah, look at that. You get the little chat on the screen now. It's not volume. It's showing that it's capturing on the audio. Oh god, don't tell me I ruined myself again. It cuts. It cuts. See, look. Don't want to hear me. It sounds like it's fine. I'm getting returns. I want it to be like a little bit peaky. Chat is always gonna be delayed. I prefer that. That way I can like very quickly go like that. Always. But now I have chat. I have Awa. But I also can see real time right here on my chat screen here. But on the screen it's gonna be different. Not you. It's gonna be chat. Just makes sense. Like 30 seconds. I don't know how long. Like 15 seconds. Feels like a long time. Alright. We're doing Twitch and today, and hopefully it looks good on both ends. We do a little bit of like in here. I like to test a lot. I have to. For my sake. Oh. I know why. Because I have moved mine in the past. I have a little monitor display. I am playing Songs of Six. Oh, it looks very good actually, now that I'm seeing it on my screen. Yes, I'm playing Songs of Six. And we've got to start her up here. Let's go. We have a lot of humans to get crack-a-lacking with. I'm not really going to go over too much of what I'm doing. But I kind of will. To a degree. I might not do as much commentary until I get fucking pissed off. 50's good. I do miss this game though. Doing it more to test and obviously chat and chill. The Twitch. I want to see. I want it both working. And this is an easy game for me. Actually, I forget what the heck are these buttons there. I need you to pause. I forget all of my bindings. I forget everything. So I'm like baby's first 6 stream again. Baby's first 6 video. We want to build some fisheries here. Need to know where foundation. There is no foundation in that entire area. Hey Jake, I love you. That's so cool, dude. That's such a cool mechanic that I really like. That I really love to see is no foundation in the entire zone where I start my map. All the time, every time, no matter what. Alright, so we have these guys. They're gonna generate some food for us, not die. Now we can get a warehouse, which will very rapidly raid. So I honestly don't even wanna waste my goddamn time. There. right here. Usually that's a good size room. I'm gonna go for something a little nicer than I usually will. Just because, why not, you know? Free country. Put a doorway. Technically free in Diddy City. Oh no. It's a tab that I keep clicking there that by accident. I do actually kind of like that though. I'm trying to click out of things. I keep forgetting because I play too many damn city builders. There rocks. I'm gonna pause this. Should have enough stone here, right? Just need 63. Then build some houses around down the road. Do not have enough. Is there any fertility area? I guess that makes sense. So this is gonna be Untitled Pasture. Why am I putting this guy? Because I need the 30. Hopefully it sounds good. I'll check it after I'm done setting this up. Oh. Well, that makes sense. I'm muted. I'm muted to make sure. Thank you, Ari. You're a legend. I was saying that that chat delay is so that people don't come in and go crazy. I'm going to fix it right now. Hopefully my mic back. I thought you were saying when you said no, you couldn't hear me. I thought you were saying it was like before, but that was literally me being muted. I'm a boomer after all. I need a second monitor, which I really don't have. It's just my computer, my phone. But I'm gonna edit that chat delay. It should. You know, the thing is though, I'm not quite sure why it's so delayed. Because, you know, when you watch on Twitch, it's a live feed. It's like instantaneous. But on YouTube, I'm not sure what's making it. Might have to suffer for a bit and I'll learn about it later. But yeah, I'm sorry. It's kind of beneficial for me anyways. Like I said, if someone comes in and then wants to like drop slurs on my video, they could easily get like a good amount of them in before I stop. Can you get it? A secondhand screen? I have a secondhand screen. I mean, so from what I've learned about computers, you need to have a good amount of RAM as well as a pretty strong like CPU, I guess it is, in order to run dual monitor setup as well as record and stream. It is a thing. I have secondhand items. I'm purchasing a secondhand RAM card, so it's going to be another. Technically, I'm getting 32 gigabytes because I couldn't buy just 16 gigabytes I needed. I'm just buying a copy of what I already have in my case because I don't want to go crazy and be weird. But I'll probably shove the new 2 of them in instead. Actually, no, I'll just keep the one in there. I hate changing RAM. It's scary. They never really make. We're doing good. We want this to go. I do want to get home so that these guys aren't having a problem, but before we do that, they're gonna want a hearth. Yeah, see, like, of course someone 32 is good. Yeah, you know, for being someone from the United States, I'm getting scammed by people from third world countries thinking I have money. And then they have, like, way better PCs and shit than me. I promise you, brother, I might have to start scamming you. I might have to start scamming people from other countries to get money, because it's becoming pretty bad out here. As a construction worker now not working. Yeah, I'm not construction. I'm more like a laborer. But yeah, no, I have a shitty computer. It's average, but compared to like the streamers, YouTubers, oh yeah, definitely not. Come on, guys. This and this. They spend like 14 days of the year just standing around. There's literally like 16 days in a year in this game. Like 4 days per season. I swear to God, I watch them. They'll be like, oh, I need to relax. I'm so tired. Yeah, I know that the second I install a RAM, it's gonna be very, very powerful. It will be able to play games that I couldn't play before, which is my main goal. I have so many games that I can play normally I can't record. There's no foundation here, but you don't need foundation for houses. We're gonna put houses here. Just impromptu building willy-nilly. This is not going to be planned in any fashion at all. We're just going to go with the fucking flow here, bud. Seems like I'm getting a lot of visual effects in the game, though. Hopefully they're coming in alright. But I learned that I was streaming at such a high... Like, my PC's not that bad based on the fact that I was streaming in 1080p at 60 FPS and dropping like 2 or 3 frames. Well, yeah, I mean... I think about it, my goal was originally, if I could make something out of nothing, then I did something, you know, like, feels good. Like, especially when it came to, 6. 6 was, like, underrated, very underrated. There were some people who played it, but no one was playing it, really. And I really enjoy it. And to even get 1,000 subs, which feels like nothing to some people, but that's a lot of people. And to actually get more than that, I'm by no means large, but on a game like this and my video styles, it meant something. But where I was at, my computer, now my computer's double the strength of that thing. I gave it to my roommate. Now he makes content. That thing has been making content. That bad boy's been pumping out content since fucking long time now. Never stopped, it just started. But it's more for like saving memories, because I have a lot of gameplay that I just lose and I want to keep for future, and if people like watching it, streams are the best way. Sage like Mountain Dew hit. That's where you go. The freakish Fiend's hit. I knock over a cam. Yeah, you got it on the head right there. I just like to go from the beginning. I had other followings and I could have like begged them to follow me online, especially with this, but I actually just went in, started making daily content, and like it was like 10 barely, sometimes I would get like 2 views on a video, and recently I've had like pretty low, but whenever I change things around, it's always like that. It's always like pretty rough at the start, and then the hump goes back to normal. But nobody wants to be the first guy to watch someone with like 20 views. It's weird. I've learned that a long time, and Twitch is even weirder. I have been having a weird time with Twitch. Like, seriously weird. Not like the streaming aspect, but the people. They're either like all bots or they're pretending. I don't even know what they could be defined as. It doesn't feel like they're bots. I feel like they're real people a lot of the time. But they could be. There's so many, and I made a video, but I deleted it because I was like, this didn't feel like my style. But I think that people should know that there's a lot of fucking evil bots out there trying to scam you. AI on shit. Art and stuff. How the fuck are you starving, brother? You got food right in front of you. You know what my problem is? I didn't have them harvesting. It's okay. I usually make this mistake the first year. Guys do that. Oh wow, that's a lot of opiates. Quite a bit of grain over there. And there's here. There. And now we need to have our guys hunt like, yeah, 4 orcs. That's pretty good. the twitchy people. I don't want to believe that all the people on Twitch are bad. I think that the environment is bad that to be altered in some fashion. But nah, you're right. YouTube is dope. Like, YouTube is just a chiller place, but Twitch really encourages my style of video making, which is just a lot. And then I like to break it down, and then I'd put that on YouTube. I do like that style. I think it's actually very good. It's the most classic way to get content. You don't have to focus too hard on being serious on Twitch. I don't even have Twitch up. I don't know if people are watching it, but if they do chat, I can see it in the video. Actually, I should probably have it up, because they will pop up and like say some wild shit. Background. Oh no, it deleted my doc. Sucks. Fucking Twitch. But the joke is they'll follow me, and you need like 3 followers on Twitch to even get a fucking monetization, where you need literally 1,000 and then like 300 watch hours and something else on YouTube to even think about getting monetized. They don't even guarantee you. Fucking can't stand. It's so ridiculous. Because there's some channels that get like barely right there. They just quit because it's like such a challenge. You have to grind for like 6 months. And then YouTube algorithms throttle you. We need a speak. I'm not even thinking about what I need for the city. You guys can. Yeah, they have very, very low. Expecting them to watch multiple hours. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. I need some water, probably. But yeah, I don't know what I expect. Don't use it, so I'm kind of coming in blind. Maybe not ideal. But it's so far every person that sees my videos, like, or looks on my YouTube, they'll be like, wow, you actually have a thing, and they follow. So it does help. So those little like attention spans, they like at least fly around and get you some subs, but it's not always valuable. We need a carpenter. We don't have any real buildings. Carpenter. Built on some foundations here. We can build it on the back end of this building here so that there's no noise radiating too far. I sometimes have that low twitch attention. I understand it. I have like, if I'm playing a video game, typically I will have multiple sounds going at the same time. Always. Even if it's just me, I need that like things going on. Usually not like. I'm the proto-zoomer. Beverage should pop up. I want to make sure. Saying all kinds of horrible things because I don't have the overlay on my side. There is somebody there. They seem to come back and rewatch videos. Kind of like YouTube. which I appreciate if you're one of those people on Twitch. They get bullied. Okay. I'm probably getting bullied for being on YouTube. Grandpa, go back to PewDiePie. Who I never watched. I genuinely never, ever did. Oh yeah. Dude, I've been seeing a lot of stuff like that recently. I agree. It's why I am taking an opportunity. I have to do it full time. If I get somewhere, you know, like, luckily for me, my finances are set. I worked hard enough to get them there, but they're not solid. They're just flatlined. So I'm like at a point, but life is constantly up and down. I never really planned anything too far. Anything. But I do have good ideas now that I've focused my mind on it. Primarily it's fixing everything, getting it all working properly. Then just full bore. It'll be like streams daily. Kinds of different shit. Hopefully I don't fuck up every time with the fucking do mistake, but I do learn each time a strategy, or to just triple double check. I don't know why it sounds like everybody in their monster truck is driving by my neighborhood right now. Hopefully it's not picking up. So. This isn't very Diddy City-like, but to be honest, they're all starving and unhappy, so kinda is. Guys, finish these jobs here, like this one. Go over here and fishery. Like literally right here. You have 7 workers there. 1 worker here. I'm gonna get... And I'm gonna have these guys hunt down a few more orcs. That way we can fill up our shit, get some more food. Dude, I want to be dead then, but dead alive, like the living dead, you know. I need that stability for once. Stability. That I'm looking for, brother. Maybe I'll find it in the most stressful place on earth, the internet. The most stressful, convoluted, nightmarish place that isn't real. I'm joking. I think the internet is pretty alright. I think that most people are pretty chill. I have quite a lot of fun making videos, even if they aren't the most popular right now. They will be. I've had videos pop off that were like 12 views and then just 1,000 like a week later. All the algorithm, like who they're showing it to. I think personally you get what you ask for. And when I was younger, I asked that I think it's too easy, you know. I think life seems too little simple, and then it all fucking collapsed on me. Yeah, I didn't do a damn thing. Other than just think about it. That happened. So maybe I willed it. Maybe it's just bad luck. But I don't think so. I think it's just kind of like I said it in my head. Happened. I also believe if it happens the opposite way, it will. Like, if I believe good things will come. I've been used to it, my brother. I'm 28, 29 now. I can't even remember. It's been a wild ride, my little too wild. Points. Some points. But that's okay. But I come back to Songs of Six. Very calming. But it's not screwing you over. Just gonna cheese the system. That's a life lesson, right? Cheese the system. Guys, only thing you need to do on this green earth here. This, yes, there you go. And for one additional worker. I'm not gonna scream. Sure, I think I get you. I think I got you. But no. It's not so simple. It's never so simple. Fortunately. I wish I could see it simply. I wish I could be a React streamer and have that level. Those guys are balling, dude. They've got millions. They said, fuck it. Dude, look at that. Looking at the phone all day. Look at that, bro. Not even. They just copied a video of them saying it and then they put it with the video. It's pretty smart. Like basic film stuff. You should have seen when like the popular kids at my school, because I wasn't. They got hands-on with film tech. Oh god, dude. It really popped off. They were like, oh, man, we can film and become more popular. This is life-changing for me. I see, that's the thing. You're right, but I have that, like, without, like, disclosing too much, it's, like, my whole life, since I was, like, born. I break it back to, like, the beginning, but I make a point to not remember or talk about it or think about it. It doesn't make a difference. But, there are many points in my life. That's why the Fiend face has so many faces. It's intentional. I have a very thought-based approach to my art. It may look very simple, but in my state, there's this poster that they have on the wall that has faces, and on those faces, it'll say an emotion. That is where a lot of the Fiend faces ideas come from. Is the idea that emotions are broken down to just a face. A feeling is simply just a face. Nothing more. There's a lot to that. They're quite real, and it's more than just something you see on somebody. Oh yeah, nothing is pointless. That's what I'm saying. All of my characters, to the colors that I've chosen, are pointless. Primus Pontifex, I appreciate you saying that. I should do hot tub streams on Twitch. I think that I could bust out the titties and I've got some pretty big ones. I'm not fat, but they're there. Oh, I appreciate it. That's nice. I don't know if that popped up. It might. But Twitch is a very strange environment, for sure. YouTube is way more chill, but I think that there's a ton of chill people on Twitch that just are hidden. hidden away, and they kind of dual watch whatever. They just got unlimited time. I lost track of what I was thinking about anyways. That's how fast my Twitch brain is. Crack-a-lackin'. They're doing pretty good. We want to authorize some more people. Ideally, as the humans, we want to just straight get to knowledge and then start building up population that way. So we authorize 30, I think it is. How many do you need to get now? 75 people. That's kind of what I mean is that the amount of emotions is limited to like spectrum of your thought is. So like I'm not unique in this in any way, but I do have quite a lot of different emotions and thoughts and feelings, and they reflect in different ways. And through my life, I'm a much more nice person, I think, online to general people, like, but I will pop off on somebody for almost no reason. One gnat tries to get my mouth. He's that one lingerer for the season. Refuses to die. But I think it's a local thing too. Where I'm from, if you're a nice person, it's often mistaken for like weakness. It's not. It's actually the opposite. Usually the toughest people are nice because they've been through quite a bit of the mean side of things. That's why I don't like working in construction. In my state, it's not very rare, actually. I think it's more common. But Massachusetts is a unique place. And it's why I always will say, like, a lot of people will be hesitant to even say where they're from online. I'm like, if you come to my city with a weird intention, that is not gonna go well, unless you have, like, a machine gun or something. But most people here aren't very... You looked around, or what do you mean? But it is quite common in my state to see very, very nice people. But if you, like, fuck with them in the weird way, they're tapped. They just, like, pop off. Reckless abandon. Let's, I don't like the way that I move back. Here. They're gonna build it anyway. Oh yeah, that's the thing, I do tend to look too much from other people's point of view or over my own. I think that's something that's the worst, though. No. You can do that for only so long before it gets bad for your health. Bad for your health. And I think that the best indication of that, and I try not to refer to him too much, but the Fiend, all my Fiends have a point. The one that's, like, dropping the brick on the baby, that's, like, I think my best example of, like, just how tapped mentality can get. To me, that's the funniest emoji I've ever drawn, or a character. He's one of the funniest. I don't know why. Makes me laugh. Now, would I actually throw a brick at a child? No. Does make me laugh. Just for the sake of recording. Yeah, well, humans are adaptable, so that's of course their best trait is be able to get broken down. That's why the Marines and the military and all these guys do these crazy ass things to people. Ultimately, they want to crack a person's psyche into nothing. Oh, you redacted it. Well, you can't redact a video message. Aha. It's gone into the chat, to the sphere, and it should get posted on the... I want you guys to... I'm not really playing optimally here. Got 30 people. 12 of them are chilling. Let's get a grain farm. Plop this right here. Good to me. I don't really want to put it there because it's all kind of poopy ground. We'll match the size here. You want to put a little fence around it. Not all. Sorry, like I said, I have a 2-second mine, or 2-second track mine there. I lost track of what we were chatting about. I want to build a little. You redacted it. Sometimes really bad, but it's usually when I'm thinking about the game. Decorate. I never do. It always gets past me that I need to actually build them. We have enough to build this. Should be right, yeah. So they're gonna build that. Get a little bit more stone. Do we have a stone mine by? Right here. We'll have to build a road. You know what I forgot though? I always forget. Gonna be a weird shape, but the humans don't care for shape, so truthfully I don't really care what I make it. But you want to minimize how many roads you have, truthfully, actually, so because the worst part is that they're gonna be repairing those roads constantly until you get that help from them, like technology. You don't want to have like, even this is kind of excessive. I forget that I don't need it. It's visually appealing, but your janitor's time is valuable. You always want to make sure they've got some other than that. Dead. They'll finish their little farm. They're very good at farming, so we'll have quite a bit of goods. The song is fucking classic. This lady, the Jacinka, is one of the few people I'd want to like go to a concert or listen to. She's fucking cool. She does all of it. I can't imagine how. Like, that's her singing too. These are the auxiliaries. We want to have bridge. 6 guys. Fine. We'll build a better one later. Start. all of this shitty road. You'll understand why later. No, oh my god, I clicked out of that fucking... Whatever. I kept kicking escape. Okay. I don't really care about clay right now anyways. They're just gonna build a stockpile of it. You're saying, oh, you're saying I'm taking for granted the people who are like me? I don't think so. I mean, I think that there are a lot of people, but I try to learn from them the best I can. If that's what you mean. I'm not very good at listening sometimes, but that's a little different. I think it's more to do with like my existence so far. In I do respect some people, but I think they don't respect me. Warrants me to kind of respond. Like, someone will disrespect me a dozen times and I won't say a thing, but the second I say something back, it's almost like the end of the world. And to me now, that's different, but I might misunderstand you, because I take a lot of things from people. Most of my world views are from other people. Everything I view, my whole thought process, for the most part. But their conjunction, them all. Oh, you're saying that I think they're like me, but they aren't. Yes, you're right. I think I understand you. I do give people the benefit of the doubt way more than I often should. That's why I'm easily susceptible to like scams and online poverty and other stuff like that. Because for me, it's like when I was like 12, the only way I got out of trouble and not in trouble was being on a computer. I could have either been doing bad shit, breaking the law, or sitting in the library on a computer. That was my chat, like most of my young life. And because of that, I'm very susceptible to other people's being maybe the same as me or similar. Yeah, I try to be careful what I say, but at the same time, like I said, where I come from, it's, at least for me personally, I'm an open-minded person. So if someone asks me, where are you from, what you've been through, I will be hesitant sometimes, depending on what their intentions might be for that. Like, someone asks me, where are you from? Usually that's to just ask if I have money or something like that, figure out what I'm worth. So I'm hesitant to talk to those types of people. But I think I get you. But I am a hardhead for a reason. Words are usually empty, yeah. Well, like I said, if it's coming from someone's mouth, like online, like no offense, like this, unless it's someone like you who's established over a few days or that I can recognize you, I won't really warrant anything they said. So if you were having this conversation with me the first time I talked to you, like, I would maybe not warrant anything said. But because I've spoken with you, I understand you, I recognize you, then I will, because I'm not considering anything else. But like, there's definitely people who want to goad the wrong things out of you, or, well, it's why like aneurysm is the worst place for a streamer. aneurysm and Twitch and all that stuff, like, you want to be kind of aware. Those, like, online chat roulettes and stuff that you get into, those are similar. I think I get you, though. I would never. Maybe in, like, a GTA Online. But that's, like, with randoms. A little less. I guess it's the same. Kinda makes me think about, like, Roblox, what you're talking about. That fucking shit's creepy. I'm glad I didn't grow up with it. Glad I did. Especially as a kid. Very strange. Yeah, but like I said, I'm open to a degree. If certain things, like, I will close off. Like, I try not to talk about my childhood or my past. It's not a very nice subject, even if it was a valid one or relevant. Like, I'll mention it like I did earlier, but it's because it's like one of the only streams. And that way, somebody, if they care, they can dig it up in the fucking past. From like here on, it would be like, I'll just tell people, figure it out. Like, you don't need to know me that close. There is a value to. I learned young, like, people don't like me normally, and then when they find out what I've been through or who I am, they like me. And it was very, like, off-putting. Like, wait, you only like me after the fact? After you were just bullying me like 20 minutes ago. And then I mentioned what you didn't understand, and then you're like, oh, that clicked together. Person. Yeah, well, buddy. Yeah, oh, I also was a meme creator. Like, I made memes for pages, or my own page. So, like, dealing with people in, like, a meme sense. Dude, holy crap. The amount of shit that I got up to. I've seen some things. Fucking. So I think it's surprising to people how much I know about certain things, because I don't appear to know like that. But I was there when they built those memes. There when they crafted them. That's why I'm here. I saw something too. It's funny because it's the e-meme guys become e-streamers, and the e-scene girls become like Twitch girls. That's what Emiru and all those other ones were. I saw a picture of her. You know who I'm talking about. She was like the 2010s teen Tumblr girl. I was like, holy Jesus Christ, it's really her. She's the real scene Tumblr girl, that mythical fabled, that picture that you see on like all of the Tumblrs. Yeah, exactly. But that's why I don't bring it up. People don't like my shit early on. I don't want them. I want them to like me. Like, for the funny things that they see. Like, if they see something funny, whether it's a thumbnail or just general chatting or whatever. It doesn't even have to be funny. Maybe it's something relevant. I think I'm a little more relevant in that sense. But not like more relevant than anybody else. Just basic relevancy. Because there's people like I said, like, I get what you're saying. Like, there's people who've been through it and they're way further along than I am. And then there's people behind who've just been through very little. It's like their first day in shit. Kind of like that meme with James Franco where he looks over at the guy with the noose around his neck. That's a really clever one. I like that one. He's like, oh, is that your first time? Like, yeah, I think it is. His first time getting hung by the neck. Get these guys. We want to get our city popping here. I'm actually willing to. So that guys should have the stone to collect. Yep. We will get. Oh no no no! Way too many people. You're right. I mean, it comes from a place. I won't even say it, but like as a kid, when people found out I don't have parents, they'd be like, well, "That's so fucking cool, dude. Your parents are dead," and I'm like, "It's cool, dude. It's so cool. You all have PlayStation 3s and 2s or whatever it was at the time. It changed over time, and you know that kind of thing. It's just like for me, that's where I got my humor." And everyone's like, "Well, I wish I was like you. I wish I could just do whatever I wanted." I'm like, I don't get that choice. I have to do a lot more, like, work just to be a kid. We weren't allowed to be. We can build the human nursery now. Our population needs to be over 20. It just needs fabric. We can weave up some fabric. I want to get that. But I always found that kind of infuriating, especially as a kid. You know what? I could do... Wait. Oh, it's like that now. Go. Build me a weaver, sir. And I need... cotton plantation. Now, do I want to get Kryptonians to work this field? But that experience of like losing your parents is not unique. It's a completely normal one. That's what was like frustrating. It's just the age that I lost them was more debilitating than it was funny or cool. Because that's why I'm still playing catch up. I will be for most of my adult life. But it left me prepared for the bullshittery way better than most people. That's why I can't crack under pressure. Give you 12 Nevian slaves. I take your 12 Nevian slaves, and I also give you livestock. Have some. Who was that just gave me? Hello, sir. Seem to be very friendly. Let's give you all of our goods that we don't care about here. $2,000. Now he could like me for that, but it's not really much. So I'm gonna get a little bit of cotton, and we also want to get the fabric. Perfect. Before we are going to build a... Oh, wait. We can't. We need baby food. I don't want to break all these trees, to be honest. I think it's a pretty rational size right here. Do something like that. Come over, and it'll just be a little bit of a road there. Put down some benches, as benches are nice. I lied. Not doing that now. I go to laboratory. My laboratory. Nice big old laboratory here. Probably good, yeah, one. We want to have enough space to have a lot of big boys working in. Trained boys. Can't really do anything. I want the shapes to be squares so that we're working with it. Plus 0.19. Okay, that's fine. Not too. Not really. I think you'd understand why I don't even talk about it. That stuff is, to me, irrelevant. Now as an adult, just everybody's in the same boat. We're all losing them. I care, but I also have more obligation to deal with than sit in low sadness. Or try to live your life each day. But like well, I can't think of lyrics. I never know any good lyrics, but that's definitely a lyric. Let's see if this guy will give me. We want to give him. Be valuable. Give him this, but we want to get some fruit. We need to make sure our guys are not eating the fruit. Whoa. It's crazy. I want like 60. Can have the extra 500. I don't really care about money. Not this early. Not right now. Get this going though. 47 fruits. Make sure that the boys are not eating. Do not get. You only get everything. Hopefully. Baker making bread now. Yeah. Here. We'll have to cut down some forest. We're gonna have to deforest both of our boys. A lot of coal. Gonna have to decline use there. As much as I want that coal. Can't use it. If it was anything else, I would have took it. Like ore. You can make coal pretty easily. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot to. The slaves need a home. But some clay huts, these freaks in the woods. Get over here and start building. They have a very low submission. I need to set in my law. I need them exiled. I may have fucked myself. Because I need to get rid of them. If I emancipate them, they'll just become part of my population. I'll be really fucking pissed off. We'll emancipate half of them. Then I just persecute them, they're not gonna leave. Oh. No. Made a grave mistake. Well, we'll have to indoctrinate them into our population. That's okay. Amevians are okay. Technically, we were given them. We didn't ask for them. We didn't do anything wrong. They're not gonna see that. They're not gonna see it from that. I'm sorry, Amevians. Please don't rebel and kill me. They don't even have weapons. Oh, those drugs, man, would fuck you up. Sorry, it's just a small screen. I have to move it. There's a little heart in the way. But, I would never take no goddamn. I'm the old-fashioned mindset where it's just, you know, sometimes you gotta buckle down. Life is a little shitty at times. How many psychologists? It depends. I think that certain ones are valid, but not always. Like, I guess I would be an armchair psychologist. Armchair philosophy. That about the whole slavery thing, huh? Listen, guys. Okay, we can deal with that. We're gonna emancipate all of the boys. Please chill out. All 14 are emancipated now. Therefore, you guys should chill out, right? Get mad. Oh, they got really happy from the invitation. Hell yeah. Oh, well, they don't care if they're reformers. I don't want them in my population, but I also don't want them to become violent criminals who are destroying my city. So I have to take them in. Looks like 2 of them left in anger anyways. That's fine. You guys can leave if you want. I don't care. Don't hurt me, please. Didn't do anything. Go get those mushrooms. We not have storage. Ah, I see. No storage. Nice. Second grain farm up and running here. Put a fence around it just to match. We'll edit them later, but I want it to look nice. I also need to get actual decorations. I've been talking about those for a while now. There needs to be an easier way for this. Decorations. I feel like the buttons have gotten even more complex. Maybe I just haven't played enough. That want to have a nice light. We need to start getting some lights in our town here. They don't cost any iron anymore. We can do that. Oh, yeah, you're right. I think it can be helpful, but it also can be very detrimental. But I do agree that compared to your choices, so like my father's generation, they decided that it was cool and fun to drink as much as they possibly could to deal with their problems. I think our generation is definitely more smoke, chill. I'd rather be at home kind of thing, but I wasn't a kid that did that. I actually grew up first and decided after. As a kid, I was convinced it was devil's lettuce because my parents, not that they told me about it, it's just experienced it. And I was convinced they're all... The frick did the music? Why did the music? That's so strange. It like shut off. Alright, we're gonna put this as all of our good here. We don't want vegetables. So this guy, we can up all of these goods. Actually, fuck. We'll bring that back in there. We want to have it so that they can pull from it. Nice. This is like the crowning moment of 6 though. Like just seeing your dudes like carry all your food around and stuff. That's my favorite part. These guys are harvesting about 141 per year. That's pretty good. Our guys are still going. I don't know if I'll ever get bored of it. For me, that the enjoyment comes from the actual like process of rolling and other things. But definitely slow down as I've gotten older. But the thing is, I unintentionally do things that, like, especially as I'm not a drinker, but like when I drank as a kid, I would be like very good at it. Quite a lot. Oh wow, holy shit. There's 24 boys working here. We're low on clay. Let's get this going, boys. 5 per day, plus 5, and how much are you guys using? Minus 12. I think the first technology we'd want to go for is clay. Clay mining. Mine. That, and hopefully if I look, plus 7. You fucking kidding me? Bro. The fucking Amevians love digging. So they might be the diggers. They might be digging out here and digging in the clay. Hey. Let's get like 5 more humans just to... We have plenty of houses, so we can actually do... I want to have like 20. I think that's good. They're the minority, so we want to keep them in the minority. So that we can keep our boys going. And we can also start growing our own. Under health, right? Nope. Where is procreation? Oh, it's right here. Procreation. So now humans, we want to have at least 10 being born. Batch. If we can get more than that, that'd be awesome. 20. Oh yeah. We're good. Way better than I thought. Okay. So we popped that door in there. Don't have space for fabric. Have some of that. Oh. Mevians, you're not allowed to eat. Oh yeah, well oil does that especially. I think oil is really bad for people. Like, concentrates. They're very normalized, because once... The idea that it is a gateway drug is true if you have bad, self-control. If you can't control yourself, it becomes very bad pretty quick. But that's true with anything. Like Adderall. I had a friend. I told him, never take this more than twice. Took it 3 times and he got stuck on it. You're right. I think so. I mean, for a long time, smoking has been like a crutch for me. Just to like get out of stress. But now that I'm full-time able to do this, it's not paying dividends like you'd think, like people would imagine. But eventually, it could. And as time progresses, I get a little less interested in it. Especially as I like to be like more open-minded or more like socially aware when I'm making videos. I'd rather just be not high. But I don't really get that feeling. I just smoke. Chilling. Not like nobody's ever known. Even if I go into a group of people who smoke, they don't know I do. They always suspect that I might, but they never like tell. And I would have smoked like 2 minutes before I saw them. But I worked overnight as a gas station. So what do you expect? Nothing better to do. I think so. I mean, the boredness will come in its own way. No. This is why we hate my city. Oh, bitch. God damn it. So the roof here is mud. I'm pretty sure. You freaking bag. Yeah, they have to read the whole roof. You stupid idiots. Told you. It in stone. Should do it. I don't know if they're gonna. They're probably gonna build it with mud. We're gonna have to remove the walls as well. Why we hate Americans. They make me forget that these look so similar visually, and it does make a difference. They want straight stones. Yeah, the roof is very obviously made of what looks like mud. Maybe it's not. Finish. That's stone or mud roof, buddy. Well, solution to this would be to just delete the whole fucking thing. Build it. We don't want no goddamn mud. Goddamn mud huts. Civilized people after all. How are you guys doing? Unavailable clay, minus 31 per day. Now that doesn't sound good. Plus 34. That sounds good. What we need, some form of transportation. Hauler. You're gonna fill up clay. Wherever it might be, you will gather that clay and you're gonna bring it. Hopefully. Now we want to actually build our real creation center here, and actually not just attach it to this. No reason not to. Over one. I think this will look better overall. get this warehouse back online. Just a little bit of a hiccup. Food situation is still pretty... Oh, it's because we just destroyed our building. Why is it... Putting all the wrong stuff in here. Right. Don't need rations in here anymore. There's none. Not shabby, not too shabby. Guys should be bringing some more clay over. I might actually boost. I don't know how much it takes. Nation 30, yeah. Always want that. Boost up. So do you find 3IA Atlantis entertaining? I'm not sure what that is. What is it? Is it like a show or something? Or Delivery man? No, Erica, not anymore. That wasn't really... That was just kind of like me doing some fun stuff on the side with my, my job, but... No, I'm not doing that anymore. But I did gaming before I did that, so that's kind of why I'm... The shorts were just something for fun, for me to remember. Comet which don't act like Comet. Now you're speaking in codes, my friend. Don't understand you. Do not understand you. It's not likely I'll go back to that renovation job in general anyways. Just wasn't, it's not a very good life for me, at least. Not the life I want to live. Quite depressing overall. Take them. But the house did get finished. Should have, at least. I wasn't there for it. Comet Witch. I'll look it up. The animation? Now you got me intrigued, man. Sometimes I forget, though. I'll try my best to remember. But you got a Discord message. Because if I see it, I will stick by it. I appreciate that. I mean, people who've been following me for a long time definitely saw me do my, like, unboxings for minifigures, my building minifigures videos, Songs of Six videos. I've done a lot. And all kinds of different games, too. Mostly restricted by what I can do. Games I can play. Oh, we got our nursery here. 38 children. Where do you get 38 from? Oh, local capacity and their max is... Okay. Their support. Alright, so they're coming in here and they're having some time in Diddy City. That's what I like to see. That's what Diddy likes. I'm more of a all-around person anyways. That's my art, my everything. I try to just put it all on my one YouTube. There's no sense to spread it out. I would be kind of wasting my time. How you guys liking these benches? Humans look really liking the bench. Look very nice. Little park area. We'll actually take this over while we can. So but if it was me doing the like renovations myself, I don't have vehicles, so I can't really get. And it's something I mentioned earlier before, is like that's kind of where I'm at, is behind in life. And if I did, I could just easily do all that stuff by myself, but I don't. And I have to do other things. Just not worth it. I almost got my head cracked open in that basement there, that little thing, dark basement. I don't think I would have lived that one. I think I would have died. That was an interesting one. I was in a bad mood and its fucking pipe was hung up by a wire, and I trying to take it out because I had been told to take something out, which was ridiculous, by myself. And I did, and I didn't notice that it was tied up by a string. And when the string broke, the pipe smashed a sink and completely destroyed the sink into pieces. Luckily, I was not the sink. I was an inch away from the sink. So for me, most of this is just I don't really wanna. I can't support my family if I'm with the people I've made as a family. My head is smashed in like a sink. Not that I would. Hopefully, it would be a quick one. Quick head smash, not a slow, painful head. Rather smooth one. Kidding. It truly did happen, but I am lucky that. Oh, I mean, you work in any industry like that, you'll know. It's a daily experience. It's near pipe experience daily. Like, I had to lift the septic cover off of the septic in the back of that same building and by myself because I'm somehow only worker alive. And that is not fun, picking up a septic concrete lid. Trying to maneuver it without getting pulled in by the weight of it. You know, it's not worthwhile. You know, I'm gonna be 30 and I'm gonna be so fucking destroyed that I won't even be worthwhile working at anything else. Not to mention, it makes you kind of like decrepit. Like, breaks you down. Guess I'm not a man enough. I'm man enough for it. That's all it is. You gotta be a big, tough, strong man. Break down the walls. Fuck you, distressing patient. And this. Don't ever fucking put your shit on my Twitch ever again. I am 28. I turned 29 in February, so I'm getting there. Not old. I don't see myself as old. I think your life is you're as young as you think you are. And I've got some really good time. Like, I see, one of the things is, I see a lot of streamers who are like, oh, I'm about to be turning 30, my life is over, or whatever. Like, I'm too old. Dude, I would do this as, like, a grandpa. Look at those, like, streaming grandpas and stuff. I would love to destroy kids on, like, a Twitch shooter, because I'm pretty good at shooting FPS games and stuff like that, especially if I had Battlefield. Oh, man, you would not want to get killed by grandpa. You'd cry. I think most people would cry. There's some clips on my feed, my old videos, my old stuff that I had before Fiend. Not as good. But I'm an all-encompassing gamer. I don't think I should stick to one genre. I want to play it all. You're not making it near enough. You guys pick up that fruit production. Wow, they were fast with that. I need you to not that. Dude, the sniper grandpa is funny, yeah. I mean, that's what I did when I played old Battlefields. I'd hit you with like a fucking 200 or 2,000 meter hit shot. But when I got PC gaming, I got pretty good, like, at shooters in general. Like, I have a lot of hours in Rising Storm Vietnam. I think I got banned by the devs of that game because it's such a small game and the community is so small. Yes, Mitzi, but I don't think they don't say that. You're getting banned now. See, there's so many damn bots on Twitch. You're making me actually go. Can't ban you. Stupid. And but yeah, you can see the Twitch stream. See what they say? Look what they call me. What they say to me. So bad. But what I was saying is I would play Rising Storm and I just fucking Rising Storm Vietnam 2. If I had a Dishka or any kind of weapon, there would be anti-air. There's no way that they could fly their helicopter into the zone with me on a Dishka or any of that kind of stuff. And the devs, I think, like shadow banned me because I can't play it anymore. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think they did. Kind of funny. Tired of my nonsense. But in Battlefield, I would be sniping helicopters if I could right now. And I'm going to probably buy it, but it's just financially not in my capabilities right now. So I'll just enjoy my games till then. Dude, I can't believe that Twitch viewer actually said, "Why the fuck are you?" Look at the bots. So annoying. Could just not do that. We've got 90 slots for houses. Really, wait, what do you mean? How are you? Oh, you're not slaves anymore, boy. You're freed. You can get a market up as well. We should have had one, but I just don't care enough. It doesn't really add that much. Fusion market. Gonna add a better stall for food here. Can my computer run Valheim? It used to be able to. I don't know what happened. I think that they updated it too much. Even on like low settings, it doesn't. I could never stream that game if I wanted to. I'd love to though. Like I said, I'm limited by the games that my PC can handle. If it can, I test it. If it's worthwhile, I'll stay with it. But if it's not, like 6 is a tried and tested game. It always looks good, no matter what. But not all games are created equal. That'd be cool if it showed that I banned that. I will ban every AI in the planet. Give me an enemy. Something to rise against. Dude, I have a decent computer. My computer seems to like near want to take off. I hear like helicopter whirring inside it. Kind of scary. It's made by people who have like fucking 4K native resolutions for their computer, and they're just like they have the peak best computer outright. They're playing Minecraft on like ultra realism. But I think personally, dude, I love the lower tier games anyways. As an indie game enjoyer, I put more hours into indie games than the other thing. You guys can have access to the classics, wood and stone. You need bias. Have some stone and wood. But my computer has very good cooling. It actually has 3 cooling systems. I bought it default though. I didn't do anything. Not good. But I think the problem was that they were just picking up that. Or to hunt some of these boys down. 4080 is a pretty good PC from what I've seen. I think I have a 7630, like a Ryzen 5 76 or something like that. 30. I could be completely wrong. It might be even just a 7600 with 16 gigabytes of RAM. But if I had the choice, I would have gone a tier up what I have, because I had the plan of doing this. Seems like 4070 is common. That's your base. And for playing games, you can get away with that, and that's fine. But if you like streaming and stuff, you need to have, from my understanding, at least double the frames or the RAM, so that you could have the game running in the background twice, recording the secondary version of it. I believe. I might be wrong. And I hear like people driving down my street like racing. Wow. That one actually got me to like stop what I was doing. Very annoying. It's good for a buck. Oops, someone's dead. Got mauled. To be honest though, like I gamed early on as a kid on like a laptop. A cheap, very cheap laptop that had no fucking RAM, no nothing. And I just like played Doom. Like the 90s Doom. I'd like pre-emulate that online or something, or ever get unturned. That's why I played it on the channel. Really random, to be honest. Very random. What are you guys doing food-wise? Should be doing well. What's going on? Bakery boys, kick it into high gear. What's going on? They should be grabbing that. Huh. Oh, I see. People. I'm wondering where all the people are. There's just not enough. Brutal Doom. I never got, like I said, I'm a vanilla gamer. I played enough of it to enjoy it, but I never got into like the modded Brutal Dooms or modded RimWorld. For me, it's like, I think the biggest thing is when you play modded games, if you don't have the exact mod, you lose the save or settings. It's just a waste of time. Like, Morrowind has that similar level of shit where you can mod it to shit and have a little bit more fun than you would have had prior, but it's just basically the same game with some... They slapped a bunch of makeup on it. I feel like they're not tending the fields. Guys, get to work. Yeah, thank you. I want to see people work fields. They're technically not really working up optimally here. I should have them just fishing. Honestly. There's clay there, so I don't want to dig into the clay. Flies. There's 6 people. Something like that. How the heck somebody find me on fucking Songs of Sticks? They had that shit to say. Talk to this guy. You nice enough to be trade partners. $40,000, bro. How about that? I've got that. That's actually really worth it. Yeah, those... Holy crap, herbs are worth a lot, too. Go. What? That doesn't... This is why I hate 6. How does that work? Okay, so now if I get the $20,000 from you, watch. Can I be your friend? No, he wants $40,000. Fuck you, Stick. That's so stupid, dude. Oh my... What do you think, bro? I just want to get fucking apples. I just want to trade apples with this. I don't want to have to go in here and do... Good to go. Fuck. It growing? I felt like it was just... I don't know, Ari, by the way, if it will, specifically at that person. I wonder if it does. Give them a notification. Cats are pretty weird. But see, like, a person like that, I've seen them on this channel for well over a while now. I believe they've been here for quite some time, so... Like, I also recognize people's names just very well. I don't know why. I've always been good at it. Try to avoid our children starving here. I didn't want to get more people. I wanted to grow our own. I get prepared usually right when I get the population, but I need to be at 200 to get raided anyways. I don't think they'll raid me at this point. If they did, I would probably rage quit. Because you're technically not even military viable. Reason to raid me. I have like $12. They all have like $8 million. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. I want my food to start picking up, though. I need these guys to focus on grabbing grain from the fields. I kind of want to do something. We need to build a bigger field for our grain farms here. Fortress is great. I have awesome long-term memory, but I have terrible short-term. Dwarf Fortress is so good. I really need to get good at it. That was what I was gonna do if I didn't do this one. I love that you can literally make like a bone ornament that's just super good because your guy's so good at crafting. I feel like I actually visualize the item. I could see like the ornate carving. It's not there obviously, but that's just how I feel. That's such a good design. Not crafting enough, huh? Oh. Is there another neighbor who won't ask me for $60 billion to trade with him? Yeah, how about you? You can have all of my money. How's that sound? And I'll give you of that too. One opiate. Now, need you import so that we have just a little bit like that. Then we also want to have our deep opiates and herbs. That's the thing I think people... Dwarf Fortress is like... You should like it because you like that level of thought process, but it's like you want to really test your abilities. Because it's throwing shit at you just so unrealistic and strange that just... I think that's what it is. It's purposefully overwhelming. Very fun. But so complex. It takes literally years to understand. It's like Cataclysm. I learned how to play Cataclysm as a kid, and I got really good at it. I have more hours in Cataclysm than a lot of other games. But I probably won't ever play for the channel. I don't want to be like too much like the streamers I like, but I want to be similar to them. They're close enough. That way people will know that I'm making similar content, but with a different content, which Songs of Six is ignored by all of everyone. Some goddamn reason. I wonder why. I think it's because they can't understand complex inner workings of a six-person's mind. Like Kyler Desile had to think hard to come up with these things you think better. Bro, you can't get guards. Wait, can you? Oh yeah, you can. Technically, it's all technology for your brain here. You get paved roads though, that will make them happy. Okay. Like me more if I give you paved roads? We'll pave it all the way down until we get to like the slums where it goes into they don't seem to care about the difference, so we'll keep it going like this, but eventually it'll switch over to what the map is like. I can't help but to compare myself, because they're comparable. But you're right, I get that. I think that a lot of the stuff I do is intentionally comparable, like, I copy like Northern Lion's upload style, which is hilarious because I got added by a fake Northern Lion bot. And I'm like, bro, you'd think I wouldn't know that guy is not gonna follow my stupid channel. There's only one big YouTuber who knows who I exist. Maybe the other ones, some of them do see me on like YouTube, but it's Biffing Brit, and I can verify that's actually him. Proof. But he doesn't actively follow me. He's just one of my subs. One of 2,000, which feels pretty good. But I don't compare myself because I'm completely different. I just have a similar approach to making content. Flowers feel like they're more beautiful. Get rid of it. Easier said than done. My brain don't work like. Why does the game feel like? Did he do some stuff to this? I haven't really been noticing, paying attention to. When I zoomed in on that guy, Kyler, I said, Kylie or whatever. I can't compare myself because, like I said, there are no like art, like meme related fucking strategy game people like me. Like, I have like, I think there's barely any people who have half the achievements I have on Call to Arms Ostfront 2. Like, I play way too many strategy games. But just as well, I would play a milsim here on this channel. My computer could. I tried to do squad to see, or not squad, Armor Reforger, see if it would work, and it just didn't. Armor Reforger is one that I would play the heck out of. Foxhole's a little past its prime. Like, not video-wise, but just the game itself. A lot of fucking laying around grain on the ground. What's going on, guys? A lot of grain. Go grab that grain. I want this place packed. That. I hope he's cultured. He followed me, so that would imply that I am culturable some sort. But I don't think I don't know, I think he followed me because 6 is an extremely hard game, and I'm one of the few people who could actually, like, enjoy it to the degree I did the series as I did. Like, I did, I think, over 30, and I could have kept going, but it occurred, and this is the truth. This is the final time I'll ever talk about it. No, I'll probably talk about it. I had to move. When I moved, I bought a new computer at the same time. Because that all happened, my computer and the settings, it all just fell apart. Stopped making 6 videos. I didn't have the time or the energy. And Armor Reforger is amazing. I think that Armor Reforger is so good. I love Arma. I have a ton of hours in Arma 3. I play against bots or against people. I usually prefer first person, no third person style. And I have some crazy skills in that, especially in the dark, but those types of things you really can't see when you're filming. It's so dark in that game. But I have some fun times in that game. Because like I said, I was addicted to not Call to Arms, Rising Storm, Vietnam. I didn't get to play the Rising Storm that. But it is nice that he follows me. I always think about it sometimes, and it's like kind of a nice little charm. Good luck, I hope. He's probably like that with a lot of people. The only way I can even verify it's him is because when I click on his sub, it shows his real profile. It's a real 7 million whatever follower. He's on the top. It shows how many subs you have first. But completely different guy, different style. His recommendation for me was to get an editor. Flashpoint. I wish I could have gotten to play those games back then. You might like this one, Rainbow Six Vegas. That's what I used to play a lot of. Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. That's where I got like my gaming skills. But I also played Ghost Recon, second one, where you're fighting like Korea, North Korea. Squad control. I have tried to find that. It's not available on PC that I can find unless you want to go through routes. I would play it on stream though, for sure, if I could. Such a good game. But if it's a mill sim, I love it. That's why I play Songs of Six. I think that's the thing. It's not that it's a strategy, it's that it's a mill. It just has that element of building as well. We're gonna delete this. Back some jobs. Gonna kill this guy. Never ever talk out in Diddy Town. Diddy City, there's no freedom of speech. Dude, all of Arma's toxic. Yeah, this is definitely grand strategy with some progression. I don't think I've ever had a single match of Arma that didn't have a layer of toxicity. Just like brewing on the surface. Very funny though, very funny toxicity. But usually somebody, especially in like online PvP multiplayer, oh my god, dude. PvE is different, but I've sat in lobbies where people are fighting for consecutive hours on PvE. Like, my guy, shooting AI computer generated characters, chill the fuck out. Trying to play the game, my dude. They still not. What is going on? Yeah, I got 27 new people in the town. For what? We need more Fisher boys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place these. Like so. We're going to switch it back over so I don't forget. I think that the worst thing about 6 is that Jake's own self is getting in the way. When you make a game this complex, but it's pointless, like, this is irrelevant. Everything he says, like, covered by plaza. Okay, dude, you want a plaza? We would like to be able... Okay, that's normal. You need to eat eggs, mushrooms, meat, and bread. Okay. Laws. So there's no availability for laws right now. It's just like these things that they're ridiculously asking for. Oh yeah. I play 6 the most when I need control. And I want to have some semblance of understanding. Are you guys still not? What's going on? You should be ordering food. Something's going on and it's not funny. I need you guys to get your shit. Because I don't want to keep important people. We do that because we need this done now. There we go. And got more furniture than we know what we need. That, right there. Make sure nobody's yelling obscenities at Twitch. I expected that much though from Twitch. They seem like they're trolls. Trolls in the most boomer of senses. I think I get you. I might misunderstand what you're saying there. You can never control anyone. But you can in these video games. Little Jake changes the code and he makes it so that you can't, and that causes people to have stress reactions. Just kidding. Not real stress reaction, but definitely an annoyance. I was enjoying it as it. I think it's not even that I mind Foundation, it's that I hate that he combined it all together. He boosted foundations, he boosted maintenance, he boosted health problems. So your population's gotta be just minimal. You should never build a big city, just don't ever do it. Better off just staying as small as possible. And the goal is, right, the second I can, I'm gonna start. Even then, like, I have no technology. So tools is pointless. We can't use that shit. We want to get like, oh, you know what? I forgot. One of the main things you want to have is a woodcutter. We'll actually get the woodcutter kind of like right here. That's 10 slots for. Forgot. There's so many things that's changed. That way we don't have to ever have a job for it. They'll just go and do it. Now we have excess fruit. What I want to see, brothers. Fish. Pump some technology into fish. I think that's a smart idea. Okay. Get me now. 23. Feels like a lot more. Probably at like fucking 6 before. Doing good on cotton. We don't really need a large cotton field for fabric. Let these babies grow, because we want to keep growing like with our babies. That way we don't have to worry. We're down how many here? Guys here. Things up. This should be good for now. That looks pretty good. Yeah, RimWorld. Every RimWorld match goes like this. You get beat up by like 2 groups of like the same stupid shit. Like if you're on Randy, like little guys, and then like your third attack is like a hive infestation breaks into your town or your mountain house or whatever you build, or a fucking mechanoid invasion, and they just like punch your guys to death, and then the game kind of laughs at you and is like, haha, this is called gameplay and storytelling, and you're supposed to like restart and like re-scroll through like 30 rerolls until you die. And that's RimWorld. Sitting on the reroll screen trying to get a good map, good characters that aren't either fucking completely blind, brain dead, heartless, literally missing a heart, missing reproductive organs, which is hilarious. I love when they're like OP, but they're like missing both legs, their eyes and ears, stuff like that. That's RimWorld. I have never had a really fun time, and I probably should just mod the shit out of it. Put myself that way. We could focus our time collecting stones. want to get a own mine. Have these guys dig mountain. Try to have it grow a little bit so that it's going to be a 2 or 3 lane, but we just want them to get quickly. So I want my new humans to be born, start to replace the old ones. So that's just completely native population. Get our amphibian hatchery. Now, I believe they just need fish. They take quite some time. Perfect. Carpets. That looks good to me. Oh no. You know what? I know I need to though. Do this. Alright. Click that. Switch it to stone building. Put it over here. We want to start getting our amphibians on. Especially because I don't want to have any coming in immigration wise. This will probably be multi-day stream too. I don't know how long I've been doing. 2.5. Usually go for like 2 hours when I play 6. Max I got me. You're supposed to be selling this. The radius. Oh, that. Sell everything. That's why we weren't getting our fruit. Yeah, when I get to start start carefully, I always just make like super troopers because I feel like the game needs it. I feel like your troops need to, like, I don't know, if you're a space miner, you should be like fucking pretty good at mining, not just like average tier at it and then you have like cataracts. But the worst thing for me is that each made like character, like especially when you get them, they're just bad either way. Like, thank you. No, I have a timer because I had to watch the Twitch chat too. I was right to have checked it because that person that was saying "fuck you" would have probably kept going indefinitely. That's not fun. They're looking for someone who's got like low chat numbers so that they can get their like Twitch handle out or their Discord handle or whatever, or some damn found on songs of 6 of them. Proves I'm not safe. I think that this is gonna be a perfect spot to stop as I've got a little bit of a headache. I do appreciate you joining me, Ari. Appreciate everyone else, especially Erica. Everyone else seeing this in the future. Thank you for watching.